Shrek.
Audio sitcom.
Quiche.
She's a control freak. Ow. She won't let you do it till she tells you how to do it. She's a control freak.
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
We're here. We made it. We write on our bench.
We snack on our bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate on our bench. We also live stream from our bench.
Yeah, today we were part of live stream for The Cure with the Epic Film guys, Nick and Justin. And so far, I mean, we'll know by the time this comes out, but so far we've beat the goal from last year, which was $5,000. And this year's goal is $7,500. And
we'll see because it's still going on.
Still going.
As we speak right now, it's still going on. But we were super excited to be part of it. We had puppets and we did a live snack book, which really fulfilled my dream of like doing a cooking show. Yeah. Where I dumped a bunch of stuff.
I really think you have
little
potential.
Cups.
Yeah. You're the new Giada, but you're Shauna.
Giada and Shauna. Oh my God. So cute. I love it. She's going to be like,
little crossover.
Shauna.
And what you made is a little slightly Italian. So
it's kind of like, I mean, it was a Trader Joe's recipe, but I feel like she would eat this and like it.
Oh, totally.
Like she and I could maybe be really good friends. Not as good as me and you, but like maybe like on the side.
And
she'd be like,
Ina
Shauna
Gardner can be like, I'll host it at my house.
Ina is like, she's potentially like, I don't know. She's some sort of goddess to me. Like, I mean, and I love Giada mostly because I love her recipes. Yeah. Actually, I love her food.
She's also cute.
She's cute and everything, but like I really just she does such good recipes that are easy to make. But like, or you know, just I don't know, there are things I like. But Ina is like some sort of role model of like chill.
I just want to eat a chicken when she makes it.
I just want to hang out with her and be like, "What's this cocktail?" I want to pick
flowers from her garden and sit at her table outside.
I just want to make bad jokes with Jeffrey. Like that's all I want to do. I just want to be like, just like it's like Tina Fey did a joke about that, but it's like there's something about her that's so alluring where you're like, it seems so calm and like fun at your house.
Yeah.
And like not
I really
annoying.
think that Mother's Day from now on should just be us going to her house.
I mean, like
we could just show up.
She'll make us like a brunch.
Yes.
She'll have like a very simple, clean table.
Yes.
With like those beautiful flowers, and I can't think of what they're called, but she always gets them. And her like
irises or
her
whatever.
Very sweet like gay florist friend who's such a doll, and I can't remember his name, but he like always is like, this is what Ina likes. Shit, I can't remember what they're called, but it's a certain flower, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, everything's always just beautiful and simple.
Yeah.
And it just feels like,
and then when they show them eating a brunch, it's like
and
so
easy.
Everybody's so happy.
Yeah, and they're just like, this is great. Remember when we went to Italy? And they're like, yeah, that was great. Yeah. And you're just like, fuck, God damn it.
Give me that. No.
I want that.
I want to go
Mostly
to there.
she goes to France because she does French stuff. But anyway, whatever. Jeffrey, shut up. Okay, continue. I'm just kidding. Everybody loves Jeffrey. Just kidding. Oh my God, one time my kid said that. I think it was Alan. He was like, he's so nice. Aww. Like, because he was like watching it with me.
He's just sweet.
And he just comes in and he's like, oh, roast chicken, yum. Or, I'm going to eat all of this
beautiful,
thing.
like sliced lemons like on it or whatever. Like,
like
she makes like the simplest platter. Thing. Yeah, and it's all like potatoes on the side.
Yeah. And he was like, her husband's so nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he is. He's just a doll. He just comes in and he's kind of gone a lot, which maybe is why they're so happy.
Which is good for her. Because she has her friends.
Right.
And then when he's there, he appreciates.
He gets a fucking roast chicken. It's done.
Chicken.
He loves it.
I really want that right now.
So now that we've praised the hell out of these people, we did make a great snack. It was a lentil dip,
bruschetta,
feta.
We made it on episode 1, if you want to go back and listen to that.
Right.
Good for you.
Yeah. Trisha referenced it. Nobody got it.
No one.
Whatever trivia didn't work. But like, yeah, I mean, it's like an oldie but goodie, and we got to make it, and we got to. It's
been a long time since episode 1. I mean, that was.
It's been a really long time.
Yeah, it's a year and I don't know how many months.
It was a while ago. couple months.
3 months.
Year and a couple months. Yeah. So we did it.
Yeah.
And we're really happy to raise whatever we could. Thank you so much to all of our listeners, benchlings that came in and contributed during our half hour. It was so
Donated,
great.
and even after, because there's kind of a lag between the donation page and the live stream.
Yeah, and then they would read like a bunch of and here's a bunch that came in on a different route. And it was like an easier route to donate, like if you weren't like hooked into PayPal or whatever.
Yeah, so we have a lot of swag to give away to our friends like Kayla and the Hammer. You have to take the lid off.
I'm trying to drink a bottle of sparkling water with the lid on. It's not really working.
And Kayla, Hammer, and Mel Brooks, and a lot of other folks. Drew and your mom and dad, Vi and Al. Like, you guys all came through, watched us, and like were cheering us on. And one thing we wish is that we could see the chat rolling.
I know we wanted to like chat back to you, but we couldn't see that part. Which I think
Heather from Sunshine and Power Cuts was there. And like it's.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that Heather. See, I like because we couldn't see it, so we were like, you with all your awesomeness.
Great. There's been so much good content, and I know that Nick and Justin usually like replay the episodes or have it available after the fact. So if you missed it, you can still go back and look, and you can donate to the Cancer Research Foundation.
Anytime. Yeah.
Anytime,
absolutely. And if you guys want to jump in and donate, like whenever, it's fine. And you can mention us or not. It doesn't matter. But like, it's just so people like do it.
If you're doing it because you liked our puppets, let us know and we'll give you a kazoo. Okay.
Look, we had puppets and you missed it if you didn't see it.
It was two girls on a bench and puppet show.
You very much missed it, and I'm so sorry for you.
Something that's been like in the works for a long time.
I mean, it's pretty much all we aspire to do.
Yeah.
And we did a preview to Steve the Devil Roommate.
We did.
We kind of did a fake impromptu trailer.
Hey, but we already have the intro music because your husband wrote it, and it's amazing.
Goodness.
Thank you, Edgar Angel. And it's so once there's a replay of that, or maybe I'll put it up on Patreon, like just that bit, because I did record it. So
good.
That's where we are going to be touting our sitcom, our audio sitcom. Thank you, Dan.
We helped figure out with Dan because we were like audio drama, but it's not like serious. And we're like audio sick, and he was like audio situational comedy, and we're like audio sitcom. Yeah, thank you. Because we were apparently that would have like thrown us for a loop for quite a while.
Yeah, probably. So
I don't know why we can't get that together. It's like, so easy too. I don't know what our problem is.
That. All right.
I have a quote.
Okay, do it.
Sorry, way far into the show. Okay, here's the quote. Artists are people who have learned to live with doubt and do the work anyway. Julia Cameron.
Absolutely.
I mean, can you resonate with that?
Living proof is this podcast.
Julia Cameron wrote The Artist's Way, and she's like the guru of like, just get up, do your shit, like get it done.
Yeah.
Just do it. Like it's like regimen, you know what I mean? Where it's like just do it every day. It's like if you got up and did, jumping jacks every day, it's like get up and just like write your shit every day. And I think, and I will attest that I do not do that, but I try as much as I can, and I like write notes on my phone, and I think about stuff. We do this
regularly, and like Kayla,
this is our thing. Thank God.
Not to mention our Sharpie once again, but Kayla started doing like the NaNoWriMo challenge, I think like a year ago, and she challenged herself to write 500 words a night, and now she's writing even more than that. She's already got a first draft of her novel.
It's like that thing with a habit, like where once
20
you
days
do
of a habit,
something, yeah.
So if you start exercising 20 days later, it won't feel like a chore anymore.
We're still waiting on that one.
Yeah, I'm like 2 days in. I'm sore.
Really? Yeah, I've like not done anything.
No, I just have to look scenery.
Drive a lot, and I listen to podcasts. So you're welcome, everyone whose podcast I listen to. Yes. No, I mean we appreciate all that. I'm all Julia Cameron.
We appreciate the effort it takes to get off your ass and be artistic when you have all the other parts of life poking you in the eye, like family and jobs.
No, they're literally like gouging your eyes out. It's almost like who gets their eyes gouged out? It's like one of King
The
Lear's
stepsisters in Cinderella.
No, it's one of King Lear's daughters.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Like, it's
yes.
like Reagan or I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what their names are. They have like weird names, and one of them gets her eyes gouged out, and that's what life feels like mostly. Am I revealing too much?
I don't know, but I think we need to have a snack to brighten the mood.
Good snacks.
Give me that snack book. Gluten-free snack book.
Every week.
Whoop, whoop. So I surprised Shauna with a hot egg dish today because, as you know, if you've listened to previous episodes, I'm the shit at providing hot egg dishes for people.
Did we talk about that? Or is
No,
that like
I
our
think we
own
just
joke
like
with ourselves?
mentioned it. Like Trisha's busy with a hot egg dish.
Yeah.
But
Trisha gets roped into these PTA things where she has to make a lot of food. And then I
Teacher
start
Appreciation Week.
I
y'all.
start being really mean because I don't appreciate anyone. I mean, I have a lot of things going on. I don't have time to do that.
Accidentally became in charge of a brunch. But anyways,
so
long story
Trisha's
short,
like making a hot egg dish, and
like
I'm like
5 in the morning.
Fuck your hot egg dish. And so then I was gonna get like a T-shirt that said that. Like,
Yes.
I was gonna go like
I
really
still think
far with it.
That's potential. Fuck your hot egg dish. Shirt.
Wait, side note. So I'm in a lot of therapy with my kids, whatever. And so I'm in this family therapy group as like the parents.
You were like, fuck your hot egg dish.
No,
Oh.
but at one point somebody said something. They were like talking about their kid, and like the therapist that was like facilitating, she goes, "Okay, no." And everybody started laughing, and I'm like, "That's our T-shirt."
Yeah.
Like, okay, no. Like, and I was like dying because I'm like, that is the funniest fucking like. That's just like applies to so many things too. It's
Everything.
like, okay, no.
No.
Like, so anyway, sorry, I had to share that because that was super funny. But the egg.
Nice.
Trisha provided an egg dish.
I
Tell
did.
us about it, Trisha.
It was a red quinoa, kale, mushroom, Parmesan, Asiago cheese, crustless quiche.
It was delicious.
Yeah, and it was like by Kellogg's, I think.
Yeah,
and,
it's one of those weird like frozen
sponsor
Kellogg's
us.
things.
Yeah, it was like frozen, and I was
Ooh.
looking at the breakfast stuff, and I thought, you know, maybe if Shauna and I had breakfast today, and I was trying to find something gluten-free.
It was like 2 when we ate it, but whatever. We had
was-
some champagne and a
Yeah.
can, so we were fine.
We were
It
good.
was brunch.
So I was just like, I need to get some gluten-free options anyways, and so I grabbed it on a whim, hoping it would be good.
There was
and
quinoa in it. I didn't even
There was
like
red
realize
quinoa.
that.
That's why
it
it
must
had-
have puffed it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it had like 10 grams of protein because of all the, eggs, of course. But
I
like
didn't
the
even know.
quinoa.
I didn't realize there's quinoa. So
Yeah.
if you don't like quinoa, you can't even taste
You
it.
can, yeah, it's mostly mushroom tasting, honestly.
It was like portobello mushrooms. It was really,
Really
good.
yummy.
And like I
Just
don't
the right
eat
size.
a lot of dairy if I can help it, but when it's just like a small amount like that, it doesn't
Yeah.
really affect me. Because it's like, look, it's a whole quiche, a little round.
a little personal.
If you could
quiche.
see what I'm doing with my hands, you would see how big it was. But it's just like
It's
a
like the
little
size of a hockey puck. It's not like
Yeah.
a huge quiche. Yeah,
It is
and it doesn't have a
delicious.
crust, and it didn't need one. It was like just perfect, actually.
Skip the crust, guys.
Didn't even need to put like salsa on it or anything.
No, it was very
good.
flavorful.
Yeah, it was really good.
Get it.
So Kellogg, we're ready for your sponsorship whenever you're ready. Just
Kellogg.
call me. You know my number.
Okay.
1-800-BENCH snack.
We have an extra snack because
Yes,
we
a
need it.
special snack.
So we've had,
from
I feel like we've had a lot of snacks today because we made our like lentil
live
thing,
snack. Yeah,
ate a bunch of that, had the quiche, ate that, had some champagne.
it's just about eating today.
and canned red wine. And now we have these sea salt caramels that my parents, Vi and Al, sent us. And my mom sent me that. Well, my mom was like, I was like, oh, thank you. I'm going to take it for snack book.
See, Michigan.
And it's from Michigan, apparently. Trisha has something to say about that. But I was like, oh, I'll take it for snack book. And my mom was like, that's why we sent you too.
So sweet.
So
Thank you,
sweet.
Vi.
Eating right now.
And Al. So Saunders is my family, and our roots are in Michigan. That is like the Godiva of Michigan for us, Saunders chocolates. And so these sea salt caramels, I've been given these before from my aunts in Michigan,
They're
and
so good.
they are heavenly, and they're huge.
Yeah,
and
it's a big
awesome.
square of like chocolate
Yeah.
with caramel and sea
No,
salt.
it's so good. And then you get gifted
chewing
one
it
of
right now.
these, and you're like, how could I ever eat all of these? And then like 2 weeks later, you're
They're
like,
gone.
how did I did eat all of those. Shit. But they are so good. Like
You
whenever
can only eat like I would say like 2 at a time because they're so
Maybe.
rich.
Yeah, it's
You
more
know?
like a once in a while.
But
piece
if you
of candy.
eat 2 at a time every day and a couple
or
of you
you
eat
space
it
it out every other
what?
hour, I think you could probably accomplish a lot.
at a time.
You
I
know.
didn't say what time, just at a time.
No, I know my family, my cousins, like anyone, if you bring out Saunders chocolates, like everybody's like, oh my God, Saunders.
That's cute. I
It's
love
like
that.
a super nostalgia. Everybody wants it. And you can't usually get it like in California unless sometimes like
Well,
it,
nowadays
like
you can
it-
get anything
yeah,
anywhere.
You can. But like I will see stuff like this in like Home Goods or like the back of Marshalls or something weird. Like, and I'll be like, oh my God, Saunders. Like, but yeah, thank you, Vi. This is such a treat. And it like brings back so many memories.
And
like,
Al.
And Al too.
Vi and Al.
Vi and Al.
Also,
And-
thanks for donating to live stream for the cure, even though it might have been complicated, but we got it done.
You guys rock. All right. Was that enough snack books? There's a lot of snack books. Shauna's reeling from her caramel situation. Woo.
I had too much caramel.
My mom wasn't a fan of the sea salt on the chocolate.
God, I love it.
I do too. And I just don't think she gave it enough chances. But she's just more of a... She's not really a caramel person. She's more
really?
of a... Yeah, just give me the chocolate.
I'm
kinda
not
girl.
the biggest milk chocolate person, but this, because of all the things that are going on, it's like milk chocolate, sea salt, caramel. Like,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
It's so rich. I actually, the ones I got were dark chocolate when I had these before.
Because sometimes
I
milk
gave you some.
chocolate's too sweet,
Yeah.
but when you put salt on it, it's not.
No, the bitterness of the dark chocolate with the sweetness of the caramel that works out really nicely.
This one works good, though. I'm like, I have no complaints.
As long as there's no
Except that I
cranberries in
just-
it, I'm happy.
A whole layer of cranberries.
All right.
Okay, so what are we going to do now?
we
Something really exciting.
We got to get on to our, what month is it? May, Right Club.
What month is it?
What? So, stand by, and we will let you know what that is.
It's coming.
Write it, bitch.
All right.
Okie dokie. Get your pencils ready, bitches.
/pen, /phone, /computer,
Whatever.
whatever it is that you use.
So here's our writing prompt for May. We need to have it by like Friday, right? I can't see
that?
the date. Like next weekend, so that we can. Let's see. Let me look at the May here.
So
I'm looking at the
next
May.
weekend looks busy for you. So by the way, Trisha's working on Shrek and like making sets by
No, that's
herself and
this
stuff.
weekend. The weekend that's busy for me is the 31st. So if we make it due on the 24th, we can record our episode.
Even though that's Shrek Tech, which
That's
is on
okay.
the calendar.
It's all right.
Okay.
Shrek Tech.
That
Yes.
was like a tongue twister.
My daughter's doing Shrek, and they're also doing it at another school, and I'm helping, so it's cool.
Oh, when Trisha says
Let
helping,
your freak flag fly.
when Trisha says helping, she means she's like doing a lot of shit. Because Trisha doesn't just help, like, oh, I showed up with the hot egg dish. It's like I coordinated all the shit, and I made the hot egg dish, and I like decorated the tables. So then when she's like, I'm helping with the set, it's like she designed the set, and then when certain things don't happen, she just does them all, and she's there at 1 a.m, and I text her, and I'm like, please tell me you're not still painting the Shrek set. And she's like, no, but I'm going back at like 6 a.m. to do it. And I'm like,
Whoop.
Trisha,
What
you've
can I
been like
say?
this the whole time I've known you. So why am I surprised?
I don't know why you're surprised.
I don't know.
And this time it's for my kid, and there's not even money involved.
It's
like a
almost
different-
worse
It's a
though.
different weird situation
Yeah.
where it's like I'm obligated to like a bunch of children who like
Well,
whose hearts will be broken if they have no set.
you know what the thing is? They won't be, but you're like so good at what you do that you're like, you can't half-ass it. Like you're not a
No.
half-ass kind of person.
No.
So it's like you're like full ass.
I am absolutely a full-assed woman.
But you never like just like are like, kind of threw this together. You're like, I stayed up all night and I painted it like for real. They look like real trees. And you're like, fuck, like how'd you do that? And I'd be like, I would have just bailed like at 7 p.m. I'd be like,
I had help.
hey Trish, here's some leaves I bought at Michael's. Bye. I have something else to do. I'm like the worst. That's why I
No,
don't
you're
volunteer
not.
for anything.
So what if, so this episode comes out on the 21st. So what if we make it due on the 25th, Saturday the 25th?
Saturday, May 25th, everybody.
Yeah, and
Get your
then-
Right Club in. Okay, here's the Right Club
Yep.
prompt.
Do
Are
it.
you ready? Are you set? We actually announced it on live stream for The Cure, so you may have gotten a preview from our puppet Josh, who's not available right now. He's busy. But if not, just get it now or also hear it again right now. Okay, writing prompt. Don't believe what you hear. There is nothing dangerous in those woods.
Ooh, scary. I love it.
Write it, dude. Like, figured. I can't wait to see what people write because somebody will write something that's not scary, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that," and I'll be like, "So awesome."
So 3 minutes, no more than 250 words.
Yeah,
And
keep it brief and
try not
keep
to
it
edit.
awesome.
Don't edit, and just email us at twogirlsonabench@gmail.com with
Do it.
your response by next Saturday, the 25th
Of May.
of May, and we will have opportunity to hopefully read your prompt response on the air or part of it.
We want you to be part of it, and we
Yes.
want you to give it to us so
If
we
you
can
have
read
someone new who wants to join in, encourage them.
it. You'll get a prize.
Benchlings, you know who you are. Share. and-
Get a friend into
yeah,
it. Someone that's
encourage
like,
them.
"Oh, I like to write, but like
But
I don't know."
I never get it done on time. It's like, look, 3 minutes. We know you have 3 minutes.
Well, you can do it and like challenge yourself and challenge your friends, comrades, whatever you want to call them.
Yes.
Like just
Hashtag writing.
because this is how we get everybody to like.
This is how we do it.
Also, that was one of my favorite songs back in the day. I'd be like, meh, meh. You can't see me dancing, but I am. No, I mean, like, I was just going to say, like, this is how we all get motivated because it's like little steps. It's never like, I'm going to sit down and write the great American novel. Like, good luck with that. Like, it's going to be like, get yourself in with some writing prompts and then, like, you'll start flowing with something and then your ideas will come and you'll be like, oh, wow, I can do this.
Yeah,
I can actually
absolutely.
write something.
Yeah.
Even though it seems so hard.
Yep.
It's not that hard.
And ask some of the benchlings, join our Facebook group, benchlings, to hear some inspiring stories by people who have rekindled their love for writing just by starting with a couple prompts. So it doesn't take a lot.
Right.
Baby steps. Right? Right.
Get it? Right.
Get it. Got it. Good. So what else are we going to talk about? We were talking about
We were talking about
scary
you.
high school things.
Oh, no. Well, earlier we were talking about you and like alarms, which I think we've talked about before. But Trisha was telling me like her kids were like waking her up and like trying to like sleep with her on the couch and like
Yeah.
trying to like get up and go to the bathroom, whatever. And then she said something to her daughter, like say what you said to your daughter. Because it reminds me of when I used to live with you and you would say weird shit to me.
Yes. I talk in my sleep. And I talk
But complete sentences.
completely coherently with like full people's names sometimes.
Full like information that you're like, is this real right now? Like,
So I was taking sort of a afternoon nap after staying up pretty late working on some sets. And my daughter was doing her homework and she had a question about what to spell. And I was like, go put your purple sweatshirt on and zip it up, and she was like, Mom, that's not what are you talking about? And like, my husband came home and she complained to him that I was saying weird things. And she's like, she's talking in her sleep to you. She thinks she's awake and she's somewhere else.
she is just like living the dream.
But the worst part
No.
was in college when I was also doing a ton of theater. Let's face it, I was just doing theater, and I would have early classes.
Your
so
other classes were like just get
Just so
through
they're
it.
just
I
on
mean,
the side.
You did great though. Actually,
they were like the potatoes and stuffing to my turkey. Theater was the turkey. Just bringing back that Thanksgiving food.
for me, it would just be the potatoes. Okay, continue.
So I was on the top bunk in a series of bunk beds, which is what you have in a dorm room. And
okay, so there were 4 of us, and
yeah.
like 2 of us had bed. It was a big room, and we put all our bunk beds in one room so that we could make the other. It was like a weird suite kind of thing where we put all our beds in one room, and then in the other room we made a TV room, and then the front room was like our computer, like study room. / like cafeteria. I don't know. No, that was actually in the TV room, like the fridge and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to like reconstruct it in my brain. So it was like me was on just like a solo bed, another roommate of ours was on a solo bed, and then Trisha was on a bunk bed with our other roommate. Other roommate was on the bottom bunk. Trisha's on the top bunk. Why Trisha's on the top bunk, I will never know. Because I still have like a little bit of PTSD about Trisha's like snooze situation. Where first of all, like an alarm would go off and Trisha would pick up the alarm and say, hello.
I would. And I did a lot of lightboard work, which is like working on like kind of a huge keyboard. And so I would reset my alarm on accident by thinking in my sleep that I was programming lighting.
Yeah.
And then
she'd be like clicking on her like old school alarm clock. I gotta tell you, these are not
just like a big
this
old
was in the 90s.
80, like the alarm clock in Groundhog Day. That's the only thing I think of.
Trisha's like trying to program it. And then
I
at
put it
point,
across the room because I had the brilliant idea that if I moved the alarm clock across the room and had to get up, then I would be up and I would have to get up and I would not be late. And I would not program it in my sleep.
Or like answer it as a phone.
Or answer it as a phone and then go back to sleep and miss my class.
So here's what happened, everybody. Trish puts their alarm clock across the room. There's 4 of us sleeping in a room. I'm just going to say there's 3 other people besides her. And alarm clock goes off. Because she always has to, for some reason, I guess, get up before the rest of us. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Or like maybe like, certain days a week or something.
Yeah.
So her alarm's like, beep, 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 going off. Trisha jumps off the bunk bed and she's like, like running across the room. Hits fucking snooze. She doesn't turn it off and like get up. She hits snooze. Goes back to her bed.
Yep.
10 minutes later or 15 minutes later.
Yep.
Like, yeah. And we would be like, fuck you, Trisha, and your goddamn alarm clock.
We are all awake.
We're all awake. My class isn't till 10. You know, in college, that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
Like you are not getting up before you have to.
No. And I
we
probably had some kind of thing in mind that I was going to do beforehand, like my homework or studying, because I spent too much time in the theater the night before.
I have a paper to write at 5 a.m.
So I'll get up for my 9 o'clock class at 7:30. I'll write my paper, done. And I'll stay in the theater till 2 to finish up what I need to. And that never, ever works.
But it was awesome as a story. Later, right now.
Story. Yeah. Very funny.
We don't sleep anymore anyway, so like now it feels like it doesn't matter, and I would just be like, whatever if you did that now. But like,
well, what was I gonna say?
We were young. We needed our sleep.
We told the story, I think, of the man with the fabric and a pee-pee law, but yeah, I scared the shit out of Shauna when we went to like Guadalajara once because I told her a man with a fabric was coming when we were taking a nap.
And she's so coherent. She did it before too, where I'm not going to say the person's name, but she'd be like so and so, like their first and last name.
Yeah.
Not just like, hey Joe, but she'd be like Joe Smith. That's not the name, but like
go get a ladder.
She's like, tell Joe Smith to go get the ladder, and it would like wake me up. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What's he going to do? And it'd be like somebody I knew too. It'd be like, what's he doing?
And
then I'd be
like, what, you need a ladder for
she'd
something?
She'd say it completely coherent. And I would just be like, I don't know if he's going to do that right now. I don't know if he's going to get the ladder. Oh my God.
It's just when you do...
I just feel like you're strangely back in that state in a weird way right now.
Because I haven't done, full on production in a while. Like I helped a little bit last year, but not this much. And when you do shows, it's so repetitive. You're seeing and hearing the same scenes over and over.
No, I
and
know.
like
it's
doing
weird.
your cues, and I'm running the lights, and you hearing the songs, and the kids are practicing, and it just like ingrains in your brain to the point where every time you lay down to go to sleep, all you can think of are like your cues or the songs. And it's super annoying. And I have never learned, and I'm pretty old now, like how to change my channel when at night when it's time.
Well, especially at night, because that's when all your like stuff comes out.
Yeah.
And so it's just like you kind of can't control that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just keep going.
I don't know. Maybe you can if you meditate or something. We don't have time for that.
I don't think I still think it'll still be there. It's like no matter what I do,
it'll just
like
show up
in
because it's important. It's
Yeah.
like flashing
Yeah.
in your brain.
So that's fun.
Shrek the musical.
Let your freak flag fly. It's a good little musical. It's
gonna be-
junior. We're doing the junior. It's 3rd through 5th graders, so it's little kids.
Good thing we're not doing the Broadway production, or you
know
would be
what?
done
What's amazing
with this set right now.
is that somehow I moved to this town and I liked the school, and there's 2 schools in all of the elementary schools that put on the public ones that put on musicals.
And one of them's right by your house. Dun, 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 dun.
It's like meant to be. It's like sweet though, because
It's sweet.
it's like in my wheelhouse a little bit.
Is it sweet? It's sweet. It's sweet.
Shut up.
It's just when you're like, I'm doing this at 1 a.m, and I'm like, oh, Trisha.
Best intentions were not to do things to last minute. And you know what I've learned
That
for next year?
and all of life is like that. Also, kind of a
maybe
little bit.
Organize it a little differently. But when you're new to volunteering for something, you don't want to be like micromanaging people who've been already doing it
But
for
you
years.
need to, because nobody's competent except me and you.
So,
oh wait, what? I'm sorry.
You know what? And I was pushing that part down, and I'll change that next time.
We're not control freaks. Just kidding. We totally are. We're like type A plus.
Trying not to be a control freak.
It's impossible though, and it's like when you know how to do things, and it's so hard. Everybody, okay? Just like as a side note, just like
When
me
you
and you
have
on the
so
side
many
right now.
and you're so amazing.
Well, no, we were just like, and we're like director types, and that's like the kind of jobs we've fallen into too. It's like you're just like, look, I'm in charge, and this is what we're gonna do, everybody, and we're gonna get it done by this date, and it's gonna be a thing. And then it's like, okay, everybody, and then other people are like not on that page with you at all, especially when you're volunteering. It's like,
well, when you're volunteering,
listen, this is a full-time job.
I know.
We're showing up from 9 to 5. They're like, this is just like kids'
my 3rd
musical.
grader. Like my kid can't even like do all the
Tie
math
their
yet.
shoes,
So
and you're like, you know what? I don't care.
the show must go on, bitch, motherfucker.
You're like all that, Josh. You're like Showtime,
Showtime every morning, just like Fosse. If only I had some of those drugs from like the 70s.
right?
Just
Shit. No, seriously. Like, we used to joke. I think we've joked about it before, but like we can joke about this again. Like that whole scene and all that jazz.
Oh yeah,
where there's like this medley of music playing, and the guy's just like opening his.
Fosse. He's taking his medicine,
taking his like whatever he's taking, and then he takes
Dexedrine or
he
whatever.
like opens up the medicine cabinet, pulls out like bottles of like prescriptions, and then he like puts eye drops in.
Yep.
And then he looks
Smokes
in the
a
mirror
cigarette.
and he's like, Showtime. And that's like our favorite thing.
It is.
It applies to a lot of life.
We are like that without maybe that type of pharmaceutical. Maybe with a little Zoloft.
We might need it at some point here, guys. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Like, I'm bringing back whatever that speed was those doctors used
whatever they got. Ooh. How do we get that? I'm just kidding. Nobody tell us that. We don't want to know.
Just kidding.
But no, but it's just like that thing where
anything, we have to mellow out, not
not do we need to get more intense? Probably not. God damn it. Can you imagine?
No. What we could accomplish, Shauna?
We would get a lot of shit done.
We'd be like Alex P. Keaton when he got hooked on like
amphetamines
and was like rolling all over
he was like
his
spinning
rib.
around. Yeah. That's what we'd be like.
Or like Kelly in Saved by the Bell when she was like addicted to diet pills.
It was
it wasn't Kelly, it was Jessie.
Yeah. She's like, I'm so scared. Oh my God. Edgar has a joke like that with his cousin where she would like, they would always do this when they saw each other. She'd be like, I have like debate team and I have like cheerleading and have this math test and I have singing like she would just like randomly sing, and then they were like and then she'd start like dancing, and they're like, you need to just get off this fucking drug, whatever it is,
taking diet pills.
And she was so stressed.
She was very scared
as a high school student.
Yeah,
I mean, not to minimize that, but hilarious right now.
Weren't you so stressed in high school? I was so stressed.
I was, but I didn't need drugs to get through it.
No, there was no drugs.
I mean, I was just like,
there's nothing.
Guess what? When you're that age, you have way more energy.
Oh my God.
At this point, we're literally juggling like 5 more things than that. I mean, if I was just doing one thing, I'd be fine.
Like school.
I'd complain, because that's what we do. But I'd eat too many snacks. I'd probably like drink too much canned wine. Whatever. Like I would do all of those things, but then I'd be like, I'm gonna go to bed.
And you know what? You still get shit done.
I wouldn't be like, hey, my son maybe broke his ankle in the middle of the night skateboarding. Like, we got to go to the emergency room. Like, that wouldn't happen.
True story.
Oh, did that happen yesterday?
What?
No, I'm just, like, supposing that might have been a thing.
Hypothetically, allegedly.
Allegedly, somebody hurt themselves. No, I mean, it's just, like, so now we, like, have to be awake all the time. And, like, lots of things are necessary.
Things are happening.
I need, like, a can of Coke or something. Not cocaine, but just like Coca-Cola. I had like a real Coke the other day. I was at this work thing on Saturday.
Like, woo!
We were like doing a bunch of stuff. And then I was like, it was lunchtime. And like I went into the cooler and there was just like, you know, drinks. And there was like one regular Coke. And I was like, hell yeah. And I never drink regular Coke, you know? I usually get water or like whatever.
Tea.
I grabbed that fucking Coke and I was just like, because there were donuts and I can't eat donuts because they will make me sick.
Showtime.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't have donuts, but I can have a fucking Coke. And I'm going to drink it right now and I'm not going to apologize. And somebody else was like, are there any more Cokes? I was like, no, sorry. And I was like, drinking it.
Girl, it's all the good.
Well, can't share it. Sorry.
Meow.
I like lick it. Most my can of Coke.
I claim it.
I'm sorry, I can't share it.
Awesome. Well, we are a little bit too tired to do our own writing prompt today, but
whatever.
Please forgive us. And
I mean, yay, everybody else.
You know what I can do? I can throw in that little preview of Steve the Devil Roommate into the end of this episode.
Oh my god, you guys, it's gonna be so
And we
funny.
wrote that shit. So listen.
Oh, we did write something.
Yeah, so we did write that shit. So that's gonna come next. But before we do that, I do have to mention our friends at Podcoin. Because if you download the Podcoin app, they give you virtual coins to listen, and you're going to be listening anyway, so you might as well get some coins. And people have been like mocking me on Twitter, like, it would take 6 days listening 100% of whatever math equation they were using. I don't know. And I was like, whatever, you still get coins. And like, I listen to a lot of my shows on there now, and I have some coins, and I can like click to donate it to cancer research or whatever, or I can get a $5 gift card. So do that. And it also makes your podcast friends who are on there like us feel nice, because we're getting like on a list, and
we're like
not number
now.
500.
We are like Podcoin legit.
So go there, use code on a bench if you're new. The app is free to download,
and you'll get a bunch of coins if you do that.
300 coins. And when you listen to our show, because it's a bonus show, you get 1.5 coins. The amount of coins that you would normally get.
You're getting
Don't ask me to explain
50% more coins?
Yes.
Okay.
You get 50% more
math.
Coins by listening to bonus podcasts. And there's a lot of great ones out there.
Yeah, just listen to them.
There's a little like fire in the corner of everybody's icon if they're a bonus podcast, so you can listen to all your favorites. I know that Mel Brooks is on there, a Brooke Reading podcast, Nerdy Bitches, Boobies and Newbies, Fatalities, like Real Feels.
Why am I laughing at Boobies and Newbies? Hi, I'm a 7th grade boy.
I'm sorry. My daughter comes in here and sees the Boobies and Newbies sticker on our snack cabinet, and she'll be like, boobies. I'm like,
we're like,
yeah, it's boobies. Funny. Anyways,
it's just funny
love
to
you,
say
Kelly.
it.
So, so go listen there. This is my official shout out. And yeah, and now stand by for a preview of Steve the Devil Roommate, and think about Patreon, guys, because that's where you can help us launch this audio sitcom. We probably didn't invent it, but we feel like we did. But we're going to do it anyways.
It's going to be funny, you guys. Like, all joking aside, it's going to be really funny.
I mean, music is getting composed for this. This is real.
Is like, it's got its own theme song, and that just makes it legit right there.
Super legit. All right. So with that, do your writing prompt.
Yes.
So keep writing.
Keep snacking.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. This is a preview. We're going to do this for a few minutes, and then we're going to be revealing our Write Club for this month.
That's right.
So,
do
you have the music?
No, I'm getting it. I forgot what I was doing.
Oh. So my husband, dear husband,
Edgar
composed.
Angel.
Yeah, he composed the music for our new sitcom. Okay, so I'm going to start. It says like 70s sitcom.
Wow, he has a lot of songs.
He's prolific. He's been creating a lot of songs. Edgar, are you there? I don't even know if he's listening.
Are you there, Edgar? It's me, Shauna. All right. Hang on. Go ahead and start because the intro comes a little bit later so I can find it. Here it is.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, ready? So I'm going to do, you do the intro music after. Okay. Imagine this just audio. Don't look at us. Because this is an audio sitcom. Okay. This will also probably be male voices. But anyway.
That's okay.
Try and have a deep
we
voice.
have deep voices.
All right. So here we go. People always complain about their roommates, but I have to say mine is the greatest. He's neat, always pays rent on time, and is really generous about sharing groceries. Oh yeah, did I mention? He's the devil. Right, and pause. Right. Oh, still me. I met Steve at a bar one night. He was hanging out with some friends and we started chatting. Coincidentally, I needed a roommate and he was looking for an apartment in the area. We hit it off and he moved in the next week.
Hey, Jesus, where can I put my towels? I'm Steve.
And I'm Jesus. Linen closet on the right.
Cool, thanks.
Music. You are seeing this as it's going to be. More music. This is like our trailer that we're making right now.
Live for you.
Steve told me he was the devil before he moved in. Said he just wanted to be upfront about it. I won't lie, I did pause for a second. I mean, I'm not trying to discriminate or be anti-demonic, but I've just never been around demons before.
Hey, I'm making a sandwich. You want one?
Sure. Thanks, Steve. Now that I've gotten to know Steve, I have to say demons are like everyone else. And now I have more demon friends too. And that's the trailer for our new audio sitcom.
That's right.
Yay! Woo! Come on, we got to get a donation from that. That was fantastic.
No, that's the trailer you've been dying
we
to
like
hear.
100% did not plan to do that.
It was fabulous.
But we were ready.
It was all planned.
We had all the stuff.
Totally planned. 100% planned.
I don't know. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This was a podcast from the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.
What song are we gonna play?
Wasn't that it?
I don't know. Yellow Submarine. Okay, that's good.
Yay, Kayla!
Go, Kayla. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Hey, Hammer. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm trying to think. We're like playing different parts of the song, but you get the idea. Thank you, Drew.
It was a
Thank
mashup.
you so much. Yeah.
Thank
That
you,
was
Drew.
awesome.
No, not nice.
Whatever. Hold on, we're gonna play ourselves out.
Okay.
Yellow Submarine.
Wait. Not stop.
Thank you, everyone, for donating. We appreciate you so much.
Mwah. Mwah.
Thank you. Good luck for the rest of your whole thing. And everyone, please continue to donate and do it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Keep snacking, everybody.
Bye.
And keep writing.
Sorry.